Alright, more prep for GLAMIS. We got the RZR Pro R in the house. This machine, the ultimate 4-seat. Thank you Polaris for letting us borrow this machine, and we're gonna rip it in GLAMIS, but not in this final form or in this current form. There's never a final form when it comes to UTVs. We gotta put paddles on it, so I already started with the rears and the fronts on the left side, and it's looking proper. These 33s from EFX, they actually fill in pretty good. It looks proportional, and I'm digging it. So we're running these instead of some Sandcraft 35s that I ordered because they didn't get here on time. So Sandcraft dropped the ball on that one, but we did get them for Oscar's Pro R, which is basically the same machine with a cage on it, and we'll show you guys those because they're huge, and we're gonna talk about the performance differences between this one and that one for sure. Like you saw in the thumbnail, we're gonna put on some mirrors, proper mirrors. We don't have anything currently on this machine, and it's been difficult to see, to say the least. So this machine, great. It's 4 seats, long. It's a party bus.
This is a party bus.
But when you're in the trails, it sucks because you can't see behind you. There's no center mirror and there is no side mirrors. We're gonna add those from our friends over at Chupacabra Off-Road. Let's go see them on the bench, literally. We got the old Chevy bench here, and here we have some Chupacabra Off-Road mirrors. So fresh out of the packaging. Chupacabra Off-Road with this cool titanium gray. It's gonna match perfectly with the gray cage on the Pro R. Not exactly, but this is a beautiful color. So we're gonna do these with some LP4s. Why? Because we're gonna go night riding, and this thing needs to be capable of seeing in the night. And the paws that are currently on it, trust me, we tried going night riding and you can't see nothing, especially in the video. The footage is garbage. So this is gonna have LP4s, plenty of light, and you need some LP4 mounting brackets, and we'll show you guys that as well. We also got here, and I believe it's a machine finish. No, we got black, is their 11-inch deluxe mirror, and this is gonna go in the center so we can see behind us. There's some other goodies that the boys at Chupacabra sent me, like their whip mounts, which I am gonna use, and some hangers, which I'm probably not gonna use because we rarely ever use helmet headset hangers because we always run helmets. And now that I think about it, I wonder if I can hang the helmets from that.
I don't know, man.
Besides that, they also helped us out with some bags. So now we'll have storage front and back, and these are gonna be great. Do what you gotta do. Put your wallet in there, your sodas, your freaking sodas, your soda pop, your wallet, your keys, your phone. I also recommend when you have a phone, especially when you're going off-roading, to always get a separate pouch for the phone, because you throw your phone in there with the keys and you're gonna end up with a scratched phone. So I carry a separate pouch for my phone, and then I throw it in one of these bags, and it'll work perfect. So shout out to Nick and the team over there at Chupacabra for sending us out these door bags and these mirrors. But yeah, first we gotta start with those freaking wheels. Let's put them on. So driver's side's on, looking good. Passenger side, not yet. So here we are, EFX sand slingers. These are the KMC grenades, and they're dirty as all hell. The machine finish is our fingerprint magnets. We're also gonna take off some stuff on here. So once we put the mirrors on and some bags, I think it's great for driving. You have everything you need, all your necessities. In the back, we have plenty of storage back here. This machine just got washed recently, but it didn't wash the bed. Here we have that spare tire rack from Fast Lab. We're actually gonna remove this for this trip just to save on some weight and get easier access to the stuff in the back. I'm thinking about running a cooler back here, but I went to Home Depot and I couldn't find one. Maybe on the way to GLAMIS, we'll stop at another Home Depot and see if we can find an actual ice chest. If not, I gotta use this one, which is also made by Milwaukee. But I don't like it because the soft bag seems to like always deformed and look flat, and whatever. It'll work, but it could be better. So we'll take off this. I'm also off camera gonna mount the stock exhaust back on, because that thing is gonna rattle my brains out. It is really loud and definitely gets annoying after a long period of time. So we're taking off the RPM exhaust. We're taking off the spare tire carrier. We will have a pack out here, probably that one if I don't find the other one. If not, another storage box. We're also gonna throw on another whip mount. You can see I already have one on here, but they did send us another one, a second one, and we're gonna run that second whip mount because we got a set of whips from our friends. Well, these are not free. I paid for these, but Martian Whips, they did send me a set for the Maverick R, and this one's I paid for. They were initially for a customer, but I think they had a little bit of a defect, you could say, but they're sick. And we're going to keep the theme here with the machine finish as we have it on the wheels. And we're going to throw these on the Pro R to have double lights. It'd be better for us to have two instead of just having the one, especially being out in GLAMIS and it can get dangerous. Make sure they can see you. So we'll throw on two whips. The wiring, I think I already have it pre-wired. Same thing for the lights. We have those, you know, we have that wiring harness already there. So we're just going to go ahead and tap into that for the LP4s. Let's get started. By the way, guys, there's also some parts from DRT, but it'll probably be a separate video because it's a lot going on. We got fender flares. Well, we said it in the last video. We have a few accessories from DRT that we're gonna throw on the Pro R to give it a new look. So I was also thinking about doing doors just to change up the look. Maybe put my logo on the side, but I don't think these bags will work with these aftermarket Moto Armor doors that I have, and the TMW ones definitely won't work with these bags. So we'll probably leave that alone, and I have some logos. We're gonna throw them on that car, cause why not? All right, let's start off with the wheels. I'm actually gonna move this back cause I don't have a lot of space here to walk. I already tripped once, but all right, let's do it.
What are you looking at, ass?
I hear fighter jets. That sure as hell ain't no regular airplane. Somewhere over there. Alright, wheels, check. Now let's throw on some of those mirrors. And I want to show you guys something on the mirrors, especially for you guys that run windshields or in this case a windscreen. So let's go. Well, I was gonna reuse these clamps because they're the right size, but check this out. That same titanium gray to match the mirrors. Pretty cool. Alright, here's what I want to show you guys on the mirrors. So, oh, this is the wrong side. Right back. Alright, here's what I want to show you guys on these mirrors. So if you're running a windscreen and you're running a windshield or one or the other, whatever, you don't want nothing sticking up on this side of the bar because obviously that'll interfere with the windshield. You want a nice flat clamp like we have here, but you don't want the fat part of the clamp to be up here, which is how the mirrors come out of the box basically, right? So what you want to do is actually flip this bracket 180 degrees, and then the fat part will actually point downwards or towards, you know, the rear of the machine kind of, and that will be perfect for you guys running a windshield, a windscreen, like in this case, and you won't have any issues with fitment. So let's go ahead and flip these around and throw them on the car and see what they look like. I like it. It does kind of go. This is actually more silvery, I just noticed. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Let me close this door. Kind of has the same angles and shape. It's like they were made for these doors. Boom. Looks perfect. Yeah. Can you guys see that? It's hard to see. They're on there. Alright, we'll do the other side. Actually, we'll throw the LP4s on first. So the brackets that come in the box are not for LP6s or anything bigger than a 3-inch pod. And these are big pods, so you have to get the specific mount, which in this case is for the LP4s, and they'll mount directly on the light. It'll be nice and stiff, no homo.
You're a homo.
That looks good. LP4s on the mirrors, and whoops, I put Onyx 6 on the bumper that we got from Fast Lab, and yes, of course, you saw the grill. So I said to myself, we'll do DRTs on a different video. We probably will, but the grill I just had to put on now because if not, I would have to take it back off, or yeah, I would have to take off the light bar back off when I put the grill on. Just did it all at once, and I gotta say, ain't too bad. I like it. All right, so now we're gonna move on to throwing on some door bags. That way we have storage in the machine. There is some cubbies in the front here in the center console, but gotta put your wallet somewhere, gotta put your phone somewhere, your drone. You know, we're filming in GLAMIS all the time, making all sorts of content, so we gotta make sure we have room for all our stuff. And the soda pops. Beverages, of course. Waters, mainly. Anyways, all right, boys. Martian whips are on. Right there. Still have to wire them up. I'll do that off camera. I'll wire the LP4s off camera. By the way, it turned dark really quick because we went to get something to eat. But there you can see the Martian whips. air freshener hanging from the Chupacabra off-road mirror. And I'm getting carried away here. We're gonna have some more stuff. Just because I'm an idiot. All the day before I leave to GLAMIS, like a jackass. Here we go. Oh man, this thing fell already. And that's gonna give it a nice little look to match the grill. There's also a hood scoop I'm gonna pop on real quick, and then that'll be it. I'll leave the fender flares for another day because there's not enough time, and we'll make a video on that. But DRT is gonna be repping hard on this one. So, like many of you, I do stuff last second, and it is what it is. We gotta get it done. Work never stops, but at the end, the results are worth it. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. GLAMIS prep, it's been on. So we got the RZR all set up. I finished my toy hauler duties today as well. Replaced the fuel pump and semi-fixed the water leak. So everything's ready. We're ready to go. Next video you will watch, we will be in GLAMIS. We'll probably do a walk around, just breathing the fresh GLAMIS air, hanging out with Oscar because we're going together tomorrow. And yeah, it's gonna be dope. Hope you guys join us soon. See you guys later. All right, final update. She looks good. LP6s, Onyx 6, let's test them out. And the whips are on the ignition. So booyah.
Booyah kasha.
Martian whips, very bright. Very similar to a 5150 Hyper. Just as bright. Can't go wrong either way, I think. And then the lights. You can't really tell, you know, it's not very long distance hitting these other machines, but 1, 2. That's gonna look killer. What's gonna do killer for us. So all right, it's about midnight. Been running a lot of errands. We are ready for GLAMIS. See you there. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, Venom dropped off these sexy freaking wheels with the Venom logo in the center on these floating caps. Red B-lock. It's gonna have black bolts, machined red, and it's obviously natural or machine finish on the center. Looking damn good. Too bad I don't have my paddles. This freaking camera does good with the low light. Normally my GoPro look like dog shit, but we'll see later. Stay dirty.